Guys, this is JoeCrush, and today we're going to be making a Jack-8 Oki guide. So first, I have my notes here. It says Oki guide. What is Okizeme? If you don't know, it's kind of a strange word. You might not have heard it before. But basically, all it means is the attacking of an opponent when they are getting back up. So you knock your opponent down, and you're still trying to beat them up while they're off the floor. Usually when they're on the floor, you get much more advantageous scenarios and positions to attack from. So it's really important that you take advantage of those. And today I'm going to be going over a bunch of different situations that would be considered Okizeme, so you know how to beat your opponent up on the ground with Jack.
Get ready for the next battle.
So first, I got some of the setups here already, pre-recorded. We're going to be talking about the first one, which is forward 3-ender. This one's pretty simple. It's not too hard. It's mainly just a two-way mix for the most part. Let's see. It's going to be a mix between back 1+2 and full crouch down back 1. So I'm putting him on play. Let's see what he does here. I'm holding back right here at first. Just holding back. And as you can see, the back 1+2 will catch you. Unscaled, it usually does 28. Unscaled probably does probably like 24 or something like that, 23. So a huge grip of damage just for holding back. A little back catch in this game. So to avoid that, you mainly want to stay down or just do nothing. Or what's even better is holding up. Holding up will actually make you able to block it, which is kind of huge. -19, launch punishable. So I mean, I wouldn't say it's a fake setup, but it's definitely not super spammable or like super brain dead, because you have to be prepared for them to get up and duck that. I mean, block that into launch. The counterplay to that though would be, let's see if he does it this time. The full crouch down back 1. Holding back. Hold back beats full crouch down back 1. So it is a 50-50 in that way too. But if I hold up, say I'm trying to beat back 1+2, I get hit by the low at -4 too. So and maybe if I have heat, I could extend the mid, get a little bit more chip. I'm safe as well after -6. And if you try to block, it's -10. I mean, maybe June can punish that, but -10 at that range, I don't think there's a lot of characters that can punish. Maybe Lee and June, that's it. So that's still really good. And it beats any kind of tech roll, get up kick. Elisa does have a little bit of a tricky option with 1+2. She can evade it with that as well. But it's still a 50-50 because back 1+2 is going to catch her. So, you know, I would say majority of the time, your safe option is to just do the down back 1 Oki. Or, you know, really spam the back 1+2. See if, like, you know, knowledge check your opponent if they know how to evade that trap. And then once they start to, that's when you start being safer and start going for something more real with the full crouch down back 1. And then you might try to get opponents to kick up you. Kick up sometimes might evade depending on range, but back 1+2 will catch it still. So once you're trying to kick up, you could read that. Just let them do a kick up and launch punish. So plenty of good potential situations there to do. So that really mainly covers it for forward 3. It's pretty simple. I'm not going to go add all the other different options. I want to keep it pretty simple with that one.
Get ready for the next battle.
And the next, we have another little knowledge check. This one right here. This one works, right? It's been working on everyone. No one knows how to defend against this. No one even knows it's a real trap. Hold back again. Forward 1 hits you. That's kind of insane. Up forward 3 into forward 1. And the same thing as back 1+2, you hold up to evade this one. You block, -17. So a similar situation. You hold up, you block it, you get a launch punish. So, I mean, that's the first layer of it. I'm pretty sure also, I think if you want a safer option, Yamaha 1 will work too. Let's try that. I have it pre-recorded. I'm gonna hold back, I'm gonna see what happens. Holding back, you get clipped too. It does less damage, maybe not the worst Oki, I think. Yeah, they kind of get up for free. But if I hold up, I block, and I'm only -10. So you can get a little greedy with the forward 1, with the better Oki and more damage. But I feel like that Yamaha 1 is going to be way more safer as time goes on and people actually know the mix. So, you know, choose your option, forward 1 or 1, up to you. So next, after that, in our notes, let's scroll down a bit. Also, yeah, this is what both of these options work with heats or no heats. And the next option we're going to change is the Gamhao 3. This is a good option. That'll be hold up. Hold up. It'll be a lot of different options, like the 1 and forward 1. But they say that I start recognizing that. I go in for the forward 3. Now I get plus frames. If I'm already in heat, I get chip 2. Also, it beats plenty of all the different ground options. Gamhao 1 might not hit it, but it'll hit tech roll. Let's see if it'll hit up 1 pursuit. I mean 1 pursuit, the little Elisa tech. Hits that. It's beautiful. Let's try kick up. Spring attack. Beats that. So it's pretty much a lockdown. They have to get up and block it. Same as well. Get up kicks will not work against it. It comes out too fast. So Gamahao 3 is another safe plus option. Counter hit too if they try to get up kick. So Gamahao 3, great. So that's pretty much it for the mids. Now the real thing that pulls it all together is that sure you can just hold up every single time and block 3, block the mids and get a launch punish or just a 10-frame punish on 1. It seems like majority of the time holding up is the great thing, right? This is where we get a little bit interesting. With no heat, it's not as rewarding. See, I think I have it right here. No heat. All you can really do to really annoy them even more. Oh, that's 4-2. You don't want to do that. Let's do this one. I'm going to hold up. A little bit of chip. That chip does like, I think, about 9 or 6 points when they block. And you get plus 3. So, I mean, it'll give you more chip than it'll give you chip, whereas forward 3 doesn't. So they can hold up into a little bit of damage and a little bit of frames. So there's a little bit of a mind game here. But really, I wouldn't even really go for this one if I'm not in heat. I would mainly stick to forward 3 if I'm not in heat. But if we're in heat, we're finna get crazy. I mean, some of y'all already know, but let me show y'all. Opponent heat, activate. Let's turn this one off and we turn on this one. So we're gonna get hit and we're gonna hold up. I'm trying to, block all the mid options that will hit me. And I get hit into the guard break. I don't do the follow up there, but you get the idea. If you hold up to beat the mids, the back pro catches. Also, if you delay it, you holding back it hits by 2. Oh nah, yeah. You hold back, you get hit. So this will be hold back is just a bad option here. You'll lose to the mids. You'll get hit by the armor still. I mean the guard break. And if you try to hold up, you just stand into death. So yeah, boosted blast going off. That's the crazy shit. That's what makes this real Oki. That's what makes this really, really crazy. So that's mainly for when you're in heat. You can do it off of any situation. Although up forward 3 doesn't do the most damage. Also, another little thing I want to let y'all know is that let's just record this real quick. A few little interesting things about up forward 3 is that you have to be within clean hit range for you to get the Oki. If you're far away, they're gonna little pop up, like a little combo, and you pretty much get nothing. I mean, I think sometimes you can still get Gamahao forward 1. Sometimes, when it's like really short combo. But most of the time you get nothing, so make sure you run up all the way up close and you get the spike, Update comes out tonight, EST. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, make sure you get that close range splat. And then also, yeah, just more up forward 3 tech in the back. There's no mix up. You really just get forward 1 guaranteed. So if any of y'all Jack players don't know this already, up forward 3, forward 1 is gonna work every single time. There's no way they can evade it. If they try to do any kick ups or get up attacks, it sends them into combo. So pretty sure for the majority of the time, especially maybe on the side, but especially in the back, that is a great option. Which is mainly you want to use for Volcano Buster, Also, you should probably go to another stage just to show this real quick as well. So now at a breakable wall like this, the mix will be, if I move at all, let's see if I tech roll. Tech roll catches me. But you really have to stay still or you will get reset. Look at that, even just a single hit. It's pretty crazy. I tech roll to the right, single hit. That's all I need, I just need 1. you know. So at the wall like that, you can make it another neat little 50-50. Either catch him moving with forward 2 or hit him with a grounded hit. I'd recommend probably forward Gamma 3 as it's like the safest. You do forward 1, but if they read you and they get up, it's launch. Whereas the 3 will be +4 and it does huge humongous damage still. So yeah, that's a pretty nice little mix right there at the wall too. I don't have that in the notes, but just something I wanted to show y'all. So that's gonna be it for this second part of the video. We went over forward forward 3 Oki, we went over up forward 3 Oki, showed y'all some neat little tricks. So next we're gonna moving on to back 3-2 in the next part.
Get ready for the next battle.
Moving on into the next section of this video, and for the next Oki, aerial combo Oki I want to go over is back 3-2. And so here I have another round of different situations you could rep. The first one, I'm gonna show you right here. Potentially, I usually like to go for a back 3, just off rip. You could do a few different options. Back 3-2, you could also do the up forward, but it sounds a little bit too far for this combo. But if there's like a more of a short, stubby combo, back 3-2 might be good. Slightly more damage, you know, but pretty much the same thing. Also, you can do jab into dash forward 3, which is super hard execution for a little bit more damage. Wouldn't really recommend it because you really want to get more damage from this Oki I'm about to show you. But a little disclaimer out the way. The easiest and most consistent way to do it is forward 3 though, so I chose that. So you can go into crouch and do immediately full crouch mix up. The hold back gets beat there by the mid, but you know, tech roll. Let's see if you tech roll, I'm pretty sure you can get hit. Okay, well, maybe wall raising 4 is not the great option, or maybe you have to wait a little bit. But that's okay, because the real mid, the hit confirmable, mega damage, elbow, wall raising 2, my goat connects. Also the tracking on it, it'll definitely hit tech roll. And then you have a mid and high option after to kind of threaten. So you can get mental frames on them trying to look out for something. So wall raising 2 is really good there. Hits a bunch of different options. Oh shoot, I don't want to do that. Pardon me. So now let's show the next. Those are the mids. And of course, the way you want to mix this up, full crouch with Jack. What else are you going to do besides that full crouch down back 1? That hits hold back. Full crouch down back 1 will pretty much hit here all the time, unless you actually low block. It'll hit the tech roll. Let's try to do the Elisa jump. Oh, you can't even do the Elisa thing here. She just tech rolls. So yeah, the low is really great there, and plus you got the follow-up shrinks to mix it up, even if they do punish it. Also at range here, sometimes it's -10. Right there it was -11. Let's try again. -11, but at that range, I mean, let's see if wall raising 4 hits. Let's try. If it doesn't hit, that's even more tech. We can bait out a whiff like that. Whiffed. So hella potential right there, as you can obviously see. Tech roll might hit it though. Let's try tech roll. Oh, I didn't tech roll. Mash one. Okay, so it does hit on tech roll, but still, like, you got the mid follow-ups to catch them. So right there between wall raising 2, down back 1, already a great 50-50. Then even more potential. That's kind of a small damage, little small mixies, but you want to get really crazy. You can do the slow low immediately from crouch. You recover in crouch, so you don't have to waste any time trying to go into full crouch. You just press the down forward almost 2 and it'll come out super fast. And that same thing applies to... Oh, whoops. Did I mess this one up? Oh no, we still got it. Same thing applies to the mid version of the full crouch. Hold back. Nice little 50-50 slow mix, you know? I can do the slow low or slow mid, or the quick mid or the quick low. So plenty of mix-ups right here, recovering in crouch. And not only do you have lows and mids, check this out. Say you just hold back, or you tech roll. You got a full... Oh, that missed. Let's try tech roll then. If that hits, if that beats back, let's try one more time holding back. Okay, well, let's try tech roll. I guess it doesn't really work if they hold back. 1+2 throw, and look how they just... Bro, you can't even see the fucking animation, man. This shit comes out so awkward and fast. So that's a 1+2 you can do from crouch. But luckily in this game, you could also do his command throws 1 and 2 from crouch, which I'm about to show you right now. Let's see if this beats hold back. Okay, hold back. Interesting. The backspray 2 is connecting. Holding back. Maybe I just didn't do the 1+2 correctly. I maybe did a bit too early or something like that. Let's try tech roll. Beats tech roll. Alright, so that's beautiful. Let's try 1. Will the 1 beat hold back? So at least there's maybe a 2-way mix with holding back here. Interesting. So the 2 catches him. You might have to dash up a little bit for the 1 and 1+2 then. But of course, still tech roll. It'll catch you. So it's just a neat little way to just throw people into the throw game, like in a really awkward way. I feel like the success rate of the grabs will be very high compared to like normally after the situation. So that's just a little bit of potential. On my notes, I said back 3-2 because originally I wanted it, but the pushback was too much. So we'll change it to 4-3. Gamma Howl, up 4-3. Oh, I said it right here. Up 4-3, also use up 4-3. Oh, yeah. Just another neat little option. I kind of took all the options. I have to redo it. Good thing I have my notes here to remind myself. Not only can you do all those options, you can do up 4-3 mixes because they recover right in front of you, so it is clean hit range. So let's try this one. Let's see if it holds back. If it beats hold back, then it's really, really real. -8, yeah, so it's real. So just like that, you get a little bit of damage up 4-3 and clean hit range as well. And you can immediately put him in a mix. Well, actually, no, that wasn't clean hit because there was no damage. By tech roll, probably will though. Yeah, tech roll. Maybe only in heat. But anyways, up 4-3 Gamma Howl mix-ups right here. Right after crouch. It looks pretty crazy. He's just in your face, jumping around, mogging, you know. So another great option right there. Plenty of options you can do from crouch, you know. So yeah, back 3-2, forward 3, jab into forward 3, into Gamma Howl up 4-3. Really interesting option. Y'all should definitely experiment with that, especially the grabs. I feel like the grabs are gonna hit so much people. So that's gonna cover it for the aerial combos, and we're gonna move on to the next section, going over wall combos. So let's move over into that right now.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright guys, we're here with the next part of the guide. We're going to be talking about wall Oki. So the first situation, Jack doesn't have a ton of variety in wall combos. You can sometimes do like the wall grab or certain other combos, but with the addition of Gamma Howl forward 2, that combo is kind of supreme. Great Oki, great damage, super consistent, especially after back 3-2. You can get it from like half screen on the wall splat. So the options I have for here, down forward 4, it's a great mid check. It beats get up kicks, tech roll. A lot of times they do spring kicks. It'll hit them out just because the hitbox is so great. And I bring up my notes here too. Let's scroll up just a little bit so we don't get spoiled too much. So yeah, we got the first one. It's not necessarily in order, but yeah, down forward 4 we reps. Let's show the next one. Let's show how it would work on a get up kick. This is huge. Say someone tries to get you off them or whatever. You don't even have time to hit right here. It just hits you tech rolling. Say you tech roll and stay on the ground. Or you tech roll like that. That was delayed tech roll, it evades. Say regular tech roll, you just get hit. Good to catch you on the wake up, make it 50-50. And then for any reason they're gonna get counter hit here, of course you just absolutely destroy them. You can wait for them to evade it, but then they stay on the ground. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I mean, let's see, like just like, for example, tech roll mash. You don't even have time to tech roll mash, just locks him down so far. So I guess you just time it, really, depending on their timing and the counter hit. But yeah, down forward 4, really great option. Such a good, solid mid. And then for the next one, we got, let's see here. This one is going to be a low attack, just for your 50-50 on mix-up. We repped down back 1-1, which is great because it hits grounded. So if I stay still, it's going to hit. If I hold back, it's going to hit. If I tech roll and stay down, it's going to hit. Let's see about kick-ups. Kick-ups really good in this game. It evades a lot, so Stay down, kick up. It does evade that. You have to be worried about kick up a lot in a lot of these situations. But tech roll, you'll get hit by tech rolling. But the thing is, the time to do crouch is too much time, and you can get up in low parry. So that's kind of a major flaw with just trying to spam it, you know, like it's brain dead. If you had more time, you could definitely get down there in time so they can't low parry, but I've been trying my hardest and I can't really make it hit to where I won't get low parried. So in this situation, instead of doing full crouch down back 1 all the time, sometimes you're simply just going to have to do down back 1. As you can see right here, I'm trying to tech roll and low parry. And good old down back 1, just a little bit too fast. I have no time. Same thing if I stay down. Let's see what happens. Let's hold back. Hits me hold back. And you could do the full string there for a little mini combo. You can get up and block. Let's try a spring kick again. I just slide down too much. I'm just waiting too long. Yeah, I get guaranteed follow-ups here. Staying down evades that. So sometimes they might want to stay down and evades a lot of the options. But if they stay down, full crouch down back 1 hits. So there's a lot of potential mix-ups with just the 2 lows on their own, you know. Whether you want to hit them staying grounded or just not get low parried, you really got to switch back and forth between full crouch down back 1 and down back 1. So just want you to know that, because I was thinking you really want to do the full crouch one, but you're going to have to mix it up, unfortunately. But still pretty good options, still great Oki. And those are for the lows, mainly. Let's check out some other options. Forward 4-3 is just a great mid. And forward 4-3 covers so many grounded options. Let's try to spring attack this one. Breathe spring attack. Let's try like a get up kick. I get counter hit. Also, you know, you do it slightly delayed, it'll tech roll, catch tech roll into +4. Let's try to mash after tech roll, see what happens. It trades, I still get a counter hit though. That's fire. We're rising 4 at that. So I guess you can't really do a 10 frame. I mean, unless you had heat smash and you spammed it on tech roll. But other than that, you're gonna have to hold this forward 4-3. Try one more get a kick. Yeah. So forward 4-3, another great option there. Into more 50-50. You can recover and crouch to do the down back 1-1. And yeah, forward 4-3, there's so much potential. +4, you could frame trap. Rising 2, full crouch down forward 4. Back 4-4, you could frame trap. You could do a grab, counter hit with a grab at the wall. Plenty of good options from that one. So next, we're gonna move on into another option. Forward 4-3 is pretty good. What else do we got? Down back 4. Down back 4 beats hold back. Let's see if we beat spring kicks. If we beat spring kicks, that's also huge. We need the low that beats that. Doesn't beat spring kicks. Let's try tech roll. I'm pretty sure you can tech roll low parry that. It's just a little bit too slow. But the reason why I even put this move on here is because say someone holds down back trying to block a low. The pushback on this is kind of insane. And it's an old Tekken 7 setup. Just a jack setup. At tip range, you make them block that down back 4. And a lot of times, they're punished with just straight whip. Let's try again one more time. That whiffed right there. Me trying to hold down back and block. Let's try the 12 frame. Whiffed. So there's hella potential here. Trying to make them block this low. Because once they even block, they go for a punish, they whiff right in front of your face. And boom, that's another little setup you got. You just wall splat them again for more damage. So this is another third extra low you could add into your mix. That way you can, you know, keep the timing mix-ups great. And also just keep the situations on block really mixed up. You know, just make their mental stack super, super high. You know, they're not going to be prepared. And, you know, also sometimes you'll get amazing, amazing tech like that. So let's try again. This final option. This final option is going to be a little bit of another tricky mid. Back 4-4. This is something I used to use a lot in 7. It's just like a awkward 2-hit, low-hitting mid. That's like pretty good. You have to time it pretty well. I don't think I timed it the greatest, but maybe like dash up. Let's try dash up into it. See if that'll beat spring kicks. But a lot of people will get hit by that second hit. Record this movement? Yes. Oh shoot. Cancel. Alright, let's try it again now that we got the little dash up. I'm gonna hold back. What does this do? Hold back, catches. I'm pretty sure you got a tech roll in between that. So if someone's holding back, they're just gonna get caught by both those hits. But if someone's good, they recognize they got hit, holding back, they'll tech roll the second one. Let's try a spring kick. Beats the spring kick once you dash. Let's try a get up kick. Counter hits the get up kick. I don't even have time to do it. Let's try tech roll. Immediate tech roll. Catches me. Let's try full crouch. If you try to hold down back, it catches you too. So that dash back 4-4, really tricky. I feel like the wall you can catch a lot of people, especially because the extensions after. Not the extensions, but it's on second hit gives you a great position for Oki, where you can start doing the infinite Oki mix, which is this right here. Let's try it again. Off of back 4-4, yeah. Whoops. Reset. Right here. So just do this down 2 and to the infinite, you know. Basically just set that loop overs and overs, you know. So really great potential off of back 4-4. 13 frame knee, by the way, so plenty of frames to attack and not get parried, low or mid, so good option. I would recommend throwing it out every now and then. But that's going to be it for this version of the wall combo. And then next we're going to be going into this insane Oki that I've been experimenting with and found. And that's going to be in heats 1-1. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part. Well, actually, before we do that, I got to show you one more thing. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let's go to stage select. One more little option, my little asterisk right here. Floor break, full crouch, down 4-4-2. You see there on the notes. We'll go to, let's do, what's a floor break stage? Okizeme stage.
Get ready for the next battle.
Let's go to the breakable floor stage. I'm gonna show you something a little bit cheeky. Floor break. So let's do floor break at the wall. Move on over to the wall, Jack, por favor. Record status. Okay, just do something like this, and they take a minute to get off the floor. They stay still. Just a little bit of a scuff combo, nothing too crazy. Let's try this again. Let's try out something like this. Shoot. You could break the floor, something like that, if they stay down. So you could really force them to get up off the floor, get into your Oki, because if they don't, you have potential to send their ass to the floor. So no staying down, you know. It's a little bit timing strict. You have to do that full crouch really fast. But once you get it down, you can start doing some crazy stuff, you know. Just something like that. Let's do a little combo. Blue upper, back 3-2. I did too much hits on the wall already. I guess it keeps the wall hits from the last combo, so you might just have to do running whoops too there. But another neat little trick, just so when you're on a breakable floor stage, you know that. But that's going to be it for this section. We're going to move on to the next one.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright guys, here we're moving on to the next section of the video, and this one is going to be the creme de la creme of the Oki. This one is some real high level stuff, real insane Oki stuff. So mainly in here on my notes it's heat 1-1. You can do it also after forward 1. It's just a little bit less damage. So at the wall, I mean, I just get a little bit more damage with that extra 1. But for my first setup here, we have the Gamma Howl 2. I'm gonna show you how. I mean, many of y'all seen it already on the clips. But essentially, to evade this, not to evade that, but what? Yeah, we must have just ran out of heat. 1-1, hold back into the guard break, into 1,000,000 damage. You can see the potential here already, you know. Full health already and almost at half life, not even the combo. Of course you duck that, but you beat that by ducking. You can beat this by armor moves. You can also beat it with Rage Art. So there's plenty of options to beat this. You can also just, you know, if you don't get up, you don't hold back right here and you stay down, you'll evade it like that. So it just really catches people doing the usual correct thing, which is holding back, which is what you're supposed to do in this situation to avoid extra grounded hit. and to get up and block, but using the guard break here is super cheeky and effective, and could lead to humongous damage. So that's like the start of it, you know, the layer 1. So next we're gonna move on into this one. This is the mid check. So this would be the other half of the 50-50 for the most part. Say you stay down, the 3 is gonna hit you. You try to get up and duck, the 3 is gonna hit you. You can't interrupt this by about like 16 frames. Maybe not that fast, maybe like 14, 13. Let's try Magic 4. It trades with that, so yeah. It'll trade with 13, but it's still a 50-50 as the Gamahao 2 is armored, especially in heat. So you try to mash to beat him out of the 3, and yeah, I do the other option, you're just gonna get beat out. Has armor, and it comes out super fast. So still essentially a 50-50 like that. But an option that beats both these is, like I said, armor and heat. So you can start off with like the generic heat. You still take a huge chunk of chip. Like, look at the damage she takes from the 3. She takes a lot of damage from that, you know. So it's not necessarily like a win either, you know. You have to burn your heat, and you have to what do you call it? Take a bunch of damage. And that right there too. The Gamahao 2 literally does even more. It does like 50. So either one of these, you're still gonna get a huge chunk of damage, but they have the potential to get you off of them, you know. But to beat armor moves, a neat little trick. This is really useful. This is a third part, the third little mix. If I want to do armor, I will get beat out by Gamahao 4. It just comes out too fast. I'm trying to do back almost 2. I'm doing the generic armor and her specific. Although it is a high, so like you can duck that. So you're still gonna mix that up with the 3. But if you have the read that they're gonna do an armor, like I'll play against King Ray and he'll often do forward 1+2 or just the 2+3, and you could still send him to the wall with that. So you know, really test him with that if you think you're gonna try to armor. But that's like a third layer to it. And then here for my next option, what do we have? Gamahao nothing. All right, here, unfortunately, you know, when I was labbing this, I really thought that Gamahao 1+2 would beat it out. Unfortunately, it just beats out the armor, which is still great usage. It's another option that you can use to beat out the heat and stuff, but it doesn't beat out Rage Art, which is unfortunate. At least in this recording. Yesterday I felt like it was working, but lately all of a sudden it just stopped, which I'm not really entirely sure why. So because of that, we're really just gonna have to hold back. You're gonna have to do nothing and just block the Rage Art. So you bait it out like that. They try to interrupt you. Oh, whoops, I got hit right there. But yeah, you can hold back. Let's make sure he blocks. Come on, Jack, block this. Hold back, 4-4-4. 1-1. You think I'm gonna go for something? I'm just gonna hold back, chill out, let you do your heat, let you do your armor, and just punish you. You know, it still has a potential. Like, say I'm in heat, she does that, she's -13. I use my heat smash. I just send you into the wall anyways for you panicking. Same thing with the Rage Art. This beats every single option. Beats Gamahao 4, beats Gamahao 2, 3. But it does not beat just doing nothing. So this is a super hard read. I mean, you know, anytime someone's in rage, you can bait it out. You can really test them if they know how to abuse this, if they've seen my video, you know. But a lot of times, I mean, you might even kill the Gamahao too. I mean, if they're in rage, say they are in rage, just look how much damage this does. You know, I mean, if they're in rage and they survive this, they must have just been barely in rage. It still does a huge chunk, like 30, 35 damage, you know? So if they're in a kill range with Gamahao, you can still probably go for the mix. But like, say they have just enough health to survive, then you're gonna lose that. So just keep in mind that's a little bit of trickiness to this dance, or to the Oki. Up back 2 armor works or not? Up back 2 armor. I'll bet all armor's moves works. Any move that armor will work. Any move that armors works is any armor move. So So yeah, another little secret option with you could add into the mix is a lot of times they'll stay down, or you know, they'll just duck. So this is the secret little option here on the little asterisks. We went over the main 4 different options, but this forward 2 is a little bit cheesy, mainly because of situations like this. Of course, you duck. Whoops, wrong one. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves with the little jumps. I guess I didn't record it. Okay, let's re-record. Record this moment, yes. Okay. Alright, I didn't spoil it. I was able to show y'all. Alright, so check this out. This is the mid. It'll catch you ducking into the wall splat. And that's great and all, you know. Really good option to still get the wall, even if you don't want to do 3 or the guard break, you know. But the cheeky thing I like to show off of this is if they stay still or do nothing, and they move at all, they can get hit. So you stay still, you try to get up, boom, you still get wall splatted. So people trying to evade, trying to be cheeky, don't know what they don't want to guess. They move at all after they stay down, you still send them through the wall. So sometimes you might want to be able to do that, you know. And of course, it's still a part of the 50-50 with the mid or high. It does lose armor. Wait, does it lose armor? Let's try Rage Art. It'll for sure lose to Rage Art, I'm sure. It's not losing to Rage Art, guys. Did we just find the next option? This is not losing to Rage Art. And it's beating armor. Alright. Well, forward 2 is actually kind of goated. Beats Rage Art? Let's add that to the list. Here, yeah, there's a lot of weird lab things going on that I'm finding out. Yesterday, forward 1+2 was working to beat Rage Art. Now today it's forward 2. So, it's very interesting. So, wall break tech, how forward 2 can beat tech rolls and wall break. And let's go ahead and add. Beats, armor, and Rage Art. So that makes this option actually super insane. I would say you can go ahead and mix this one with the guard break 2, and between those you have a great mix. It's just way more risky. The 3 is plus frames, so instead of actually getting punished, you can just continue your turn and continue mixing. Does a whiff today just stay down? Yes, it does, Fight Monkey. So that's the only option where that doesn't hit really. You have to stay completely still though. I'm not gonna press nothing. And you evade it like that, you know. You can get up and block, but if you get up and block, you're gonna have to deal with the guard break. But of course, if you stay down, then that's when you just do the Gamma Howl 3. You know, the Gamma Howl 3 will come and hit you while you're staying on the ground. So still just good to keep in mind to rep between both these mids. See what your opponent, see if they're staying down on the floor, see if they're getting up and trying to duck, or if they're mashing. But yeah, guys, that kind of concludes it for this insane Oki off for 1-1. The flip over Oki into the Gamma Howl mix-ups, super strong. I mean, I really just want to explore that Gamma Howl 4-2, guys. Y'all, please use the Gamma Howl 4-2 more. Let me know if it beats Rage Arts consistently, because if it does, that's insane. All right, that's 3. Let's check this out one more time. I can't believe my eyes, guys. Rage Art, Rage Art, Rage Art, Rage Art. I'm trying to Rage Art so hard. Let's try another character. I'm gonna try this out one more time. Instead of Elisa, let's just do Jack, because for some reason I couldn't do it on another Jack. So if it works on Jack, then we're Gucci. Let's go to record. Yes, please. Oh my god, it works, bro. Beautiful. Beats armor. Gamma Howl 4-2, my goat, guys. For real. Let's try the 1+2 one more time, because yesterday it was working. Let's give it one more chance for 1+2. Try this. Yeah, Rage Art beats it. I don't understand because, you know. Oops. Stop. That's 16. That's 17. So why does the 17 frame work, not the 16? Interesting. I'm not too sure. Maybe because it's a high, maybe because it's a grab. But 4-2 my goat. So that's going to include this section of the Heat 1-1. Next, we're going to be moving on to Okis from grabs. But yeah, we covered the wall Oki. We did the back 3-2 Gamhao 4-2. We did the 1-1 or the forward 1, whatever one you want. 1-1 does more damage. Forward 1 you might want to use for like sidewalls if you still want to get the Oki on a sidewall, because 1-1 might drop. But yeah, same diff, you know. Same Oki, the flip over into Gamhao. Really good stuff. But next, we're going to be moving on into grab Oki.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright guys, we're moving on into the third and final section of this video where we're talking about Oki off of grabs. So I got some of his most common grabs, some of his grabs where you have some interesting Oki after that I wanted to explore. So the first one we're going to do is Tombstone. I have all the options repped out right here. So first we're going to start off with Tombstone into back 1+2. It's a little bit tight. It is 14 frames, so it's just tight enough to catch some holding up. If I hold up, it's going to catch me getting up back turn. That's really, really tight though. A lot of times they can get up and block if you're not on point. But, you know, with enough practice, you'll be able to get that back 1+2 down. And if you hold up, if you hold back, you'll just get hit on the ground like that. That's how, you know, if you hit them in the back, like standing, like when they're holding back, you did it too slow. If you hit them like that, like kind of like a grounded effect when they hold back, that's when you know you did it right, you know. Same thing, if you hold up, you get hit, it worked. If they block it, you did it too slow. So back 1+2 covers a lot of different options there. A lot of the main options people use to get up. Let's try tech roll. I believe it might only like hit tech roll on like big characters. So back 1+2 is even more crazy on bigs, you know, the Jack Mirror on bears. Obviously beats get up kicks. You can't get up kick in time. So anything they try to get up, they're gonna get hit by back 1+2. And the next option, we're not doing that. Is gonna be full crouch down back 1. Full crouch down back 1 is gonna be one of your most consistent Oki tools. Just because it hits grounded, it hits all the tech rolls. It's a low, so it has pretty good tracking. Let's go just show it right here. If I hold up, of course, if you hold up, trying to block, you're gonna get hit. If I hold back, see if I evade. You don't evade, you get hit by the low. Let's see if I hold down back. You can block with down back, but I mean, getting up like that's kind of risky. Restart. Same thing with tech roll. Say just try to tech roll away, I'm just gonna get hit. So full crouch down back 1 is an amazing option right here. It beats get up kick, which is huge. If you do it quick enough, of course. You have to go and crouch really, really fast. So after Tombstone, full crouch down back 1 might be the way. It traded with that mid get up kick right there. So I need your calmness up from anxiety. Interesting. That would beat me out. Is get up 4 faster than 3? Let's see. It might be. But of course, I mean, to beat this, you have to do either what? Down back, or you have to do get up 4. Both of those options are insanely risky. Just to stop my little chip low, you know? So, I mean, that option is really great. Hits tech roll, hits him getting up, hits holding back. Only way to beat that is block low or mid get up kick, which is plenty of counterplay. You know, I'd love for you to do that. Please get up and block low. Please do the get up 4, you know? But next we have, I believe it's down 2-1. Now this is another tricky option. This one's a little bit easier to do for the back catch because it's in 11 frames instead of 14 compared to back 1+2. If I hold back, it'll evade sometimes, but usually they'll get caught up with the low. They'll still get hit by the low. Can you get up low parry? You can't get up low parry. I think maybe if you delay the hold up, or if I delayed the down 2-1, I might hit. Nah. I'd have to delay the 2-1, but at that point, it's not going to hit up back. The main thing you want to do is beat up back. Because like I said, back 1+2, it's really hard to do frame perfect every time. So when I want something a little bit more scrub friendly, I'll do down 2-1 because it's 11, like I said. And you get a little mini follow-up because, you know, it's part of the 10-hit string. You don't get the entire 10-hit string. It would be goated if you get the 10-hit string. But you can start to hold back after the second low. I don't believe you can low parry though. Let's try it one more time. Try to get hop kicked or something. And it just does a mid. Is that mid guaranteed? Let's try that real quick. I'm pretty sure you can block. If you can block that, then you can for sure get nothing else really there besides 3 hits. Yeah, you can block that. So down 2-1's pretty good to catch him getting up like that, holding up. Another great option is going to be hitting tech roll. The second hit is going to catch tech roll a lot of times. Oh, it was right there to the right. Let's try holding the other tech roll. I guess yeah, the last hit will hit. But it's a little bit cheese. It's just kind of like a little flail option to catch him doing something. Thank you, Dragon, on with the raid. But mainly useful for an easy hold up catch. Also good, just that little cheeky low will sometimes just catch him. Next here we got back 3. Back 3 is just a solid mid. It's safe. It'll hit them just staying down mainly. Maybe you could, if they hold back like this, it'll hit. If they hold up, it'll block. And then you could potentially have mind games with like, am I gonna finish the second hit or not? You get a little bit mental frames on Oki. Just do like a 2 jab or down forward 1 while they're trying to like look for the high. Tech roll, I wish it hit tech rolls better too, but unfortunately it's just not the best hitting tech roll. You'd probably have to just realign. You have to dash up. Back 3. It hit tech roll to the right there though. Interesting. Let's try that again. Okay, you can't evade that. So this option will be hold back and just staying down. So it's a good hold back catch there. Pretty safe. I would just do this one where I don't want to do anything too risky. I just want to be able to survive and take my turn again. But of course, like I said, you can dash up or sidestep to realign on the tech roll and it'll for sure hit. And after that, we have back 4-4. This is another really interesting one. Back 4-4 might go 13 frames is the key. Mainly because it's another catch. You might be able to actually get another follow-up here from the grounded setups. You could probably do blue upper there. At least maybe seed planter. But yeah, explore this potential holding up off a tombstone. Let's try holding back. Holding back, they can just back out of it. But they might get caught in the second hit. Let's try to jab it. Let's try to jab. Okay, you can't beat it out with jab. So just be wary of them holding back. Let's try like a 12 frame. Beat out 12. So, I mean, that's really specific to get up and jab like that. You can also just, of course, just do the single hit, you know, and not extend. Let's try the tech roll. I don't believe it has really that great tech roll options either. Staying down. Staying down, the second hit will hit grounded, so that's useful. Let's try this way. It tech rolls out. And then tech roll again this way, it'll just evade. So yeah, I mean, not the best for tech rolling catching. Just really another great hold up catch. And the next one we got is Warning on Basu. Now this one is super amazing. Hella damage off of this one. Mainly served for catching tech roll. You hold up, just +3 chip, or you hold back like that. Same thing with hold up. You just get up into the chip. You know, really solid option, safe, plus frames. Because I'm delaying it, of course it'll lose to get up kicks. But I mean, you can do a much faster option like back 1+2, down forward 2 to catch get up kicks. But the huge thing about this one is that the way it catches tech roll. If you tech roll at all, forward 1+2 will hit. If you tech roll at all, forward running 1+2 will hit. You can't get up. It's gonna hit grounded. It's gonna hit your tech roll. It's a mega damage too, by the way. It is so much damage. So this one really forces your opponent to make an immediate decision on getting up. You know, you have to hold up. You have to hold back. If you stay down, you'll evade it. But I mean, there's plenty of other options that'll hit you. So when you find your opponent is just tech rolling overs and overs, use that option. Really catch them with that. So that's gonna cover it for Tombstone. Let's move on to the next grab.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright guys, moving on to the next grab. We're doing half circle forward 1, aka pyramid driver. It's a one break. So first option we're gonna rep here on the notes is down forward 1+3. This is a Tekken 7 classic, JoeCrush classic. I love doing this one. It just always works, bro. It just always works. They usually, hold back just to get up, and it'll hit them like that. Unbreakable grab, by the way. So that's some little tech right here immediately. Same thing with holding up. Holding up, you'll just hold up into the grab. You have to crouch this one. So the way to beat this would be obviously just get up crouching. Another good way to beat this is to tech roll to Lisa's right. It'll just evade. Other options they just get hit, like hold forward, rolling forward. Or I guess rolling forward beats that too. But mainly tech rolling to, let's see, Lisa's right. Sometimes you'll get hit. I guess not in that situation. I mean, side roll was just hitting here. Interesting. Well, it hits sometimes on tech roll, but mainly you want to use this option to catch people getting up, and then they have to, either just react or just get up crouching. So that's really a cheeky way to just catch them after that grab. The next option is going to be full crouch down back 1, or down 2 actually. Down 2 will beat them holding back. It just kind of prevents you from getting up. It's a quick little down jab. A little bit more consistent and real Oki trap. It does lose to hold up, but that's fine. Hold up, you don't lose anything. Same thing with crouching. It'll just beat the crouch, and you can kind of just check like if your opponent wants to get up, ducking for free. Say you necessarily don't want to do a low yet, because they might get up and punish. You can just do a down back 1. You're safe. It's only -4. And then plus you have string extensions to make them think about, all while still just catching the holdbacks, which majority of the people will do. So down 2, another good option. Next one is going to be, this one's full crouch down back 1, I believe now, right? There we go. Now, of course, full crouch down back 1 are GOATs. This option beats tech roll all the time. You can't tech roll away from full crouch down back 1. I believe it'll hit them holding back. Let's see. Beats you holding back, beats you holding up. I'm pretty sure it'll beat out any kind of get-up kick. I don't have enough time. I actually do. I might have done that a little bit slow. Let's see, tech roll this way, beats it. So any kind of tech roll options are staying on the ground, we'll still lose to this, You can beat it up with get-it kicks maybe, but that's a maybe, So full crouch down back 1, of course your GOAT for Oki. Of course with the string extensions, make it safe with the mid if they want to press more. And then after that, we have, let me see here. Full crouch down back 1, down back 1+2. This one's a little bit more riskier. It's just really just to enforce the pressure and issue. You just want to like steal all their life. It'll beat all the different tech roll options. It beats hold roll forward. It'll be tech rolls again. Luckily, Tombstone's pretty consistent. Not Tombstone, Seed Planter is really consistent against tech rolling. It'll always hit the ground somehow. Of course, it'll be hold up. Let's try hold back. If it doesn't, I'm pretty sure it'll be hold back. Yeah, it loses to hold back too. So really, the only way for them to beat this is, so you gotta block it. So you can really force the issue here. Of course, it is -70 on block, but another way to just kind of force them to crouch in your face right after this. All right, let's do the next option. Oh, I don't want to record. Our next option is going to be 4-4-3. Now this option is just a good safe mid. Hits grounded. +4. Might be a little bit too slow to be get-up kicks here, but at least you don't get counter hit low launch like you did in 7. So that's kind of huge. I'm doing it a little bit quick just to catch them holding up immediately. But if you, deep dash and realign with the tech roll, you can catch them. Same thing with the forward 1+2. I mean running 1+2, I mean. If you feel like they're going to tech roll, just move with them, realign with them, and you'll catch them, So it depends, either quick forward 4-3 or, forward 4-3 to check them down. But still another great mid option here. Another quicker mid that I like to use. Did I have it on my notes here? Oh, wait, no, we were looking at the wrong one. Let's add it right here as well. It's a half circle forward 1. Down forward 4. Now down forward 4 is really nice because just 15 frames, it hits kind of grounded. I mean, I like how it hits like this. Huh? You have to redo it maybe? Record, yes, por favor. Alright, let's try it now again. So it beats tech roll that way to Elisa's left. It does lose to tech rolling right though. You're gonna have to do another option, like full jump one hit that. And you know, they get up, they just get up into the mid, they lose at -9. Or you're -9 now. Of course, you're +5 if they try to get up crouching, trying to block, say, Seed Planter or crouch for the down forward 1+2 unbreakable throw. And it leaves you +5. And at +5, you can literally just do it again for another frame trap for down forward 4. So you can spam it overs and overs if they keep on wanting to get hit by it. And the counter hit properties are great too. Say, like I said, get up kick was beating forward forward 3. You can just do down forward forward 3. You get the counter hit follow up, heat engage with back 1+2. At the wall, you get the wall splat with forward 1-1. So really quick, decent mid check there. So that's mainly going to cover it for half circle forward 1+2. Also, you could probably do the same thing with the running 1+2. Let's actually try that too. Wall running 1+2. Another consistent, great Oki option. Will always work. Something about running 1+2 and full crouch down back 1 main. Side step, hella delay. Hella delay that running 1+2. Let's try that. Pretty sure this will catch tech roll. So first we're gonna tech roll to the way we kept on getting hit. Wait, no, that was the one we got hit. But you just saw right there it hit. Let's tech roll the other way. It beats that, me trying to get up there. So another option to beat tech roll like that. Try one more time. Yeah, just long run, running 1+2. Of course, you know, same thing as with Tombstone. They get up, they just get up into the chip +3. So another great option there. So yeah, that's gonna be for half circle forward 1. Next, we'll move on into up forward 1+2, which up forward 1+2 a little bit tricky, but I'll explain a little bit more in depth in this next section.
Get ready for the next battle.
Over into up forward 1+2 ground 0. This is another grab that he has where you kind of get Oki. I just want to go over it for a little bit. She's actually, if you look at the frames, Elisa's +10. So Elisa actually has plus frames after that, which is interesting when she's coming off the ground. But just because she has plus frames doesn't mean we can't do anything. We can obviously still mid check. Let's see if we lose to get up kick here. So you do lose to get up kick. So you can kind of bait that out. It's kind of a little mix. You know, you can try to go for your attack, or you can really just bait them into doing some kind of attack. So even though you don't really get anything for real, you can still kind of annoy them, make them try to do something. Worst case, I feel like you're -9 after the get up kick. Okay, that's fine, you know. Or the other bad one is like they just hold back and evade. And in that case, you reset neutral, you know. But say they hold back, the next option I would recommend is to catch them with running up 2. Most people are gonna think this is plus because, you know, it kind of feels like it. So they're gonna hold back and just eat the running up 2. So like I said, more chip, more plus frames. If for some reason they stay down to tech roll, the running up 2 will hit them. Really, I mean, y'all know, you're gonna watch this right now. Every time you get hit by this, you kind of just want to get up. Question is, you get up and challenge or not, you know? So yeah, running up 2 hits there. So for any reason that they tech roll, running up 2 will hit. So running up 2, really good option here actually, even though you didn't get anything for free skis. And the next option between either them challenging you or not challenging you, I'm gonna say Gamma 3+4 mix-ups. This is a little bit of a tricky one. Get up kick is gonna hit you. Maybe you have to backdash quick before. But them holding up is Gamma Howl, maybe like Gamma Howl 2, Gamma Howl 3, Gamma Howl 1. Just mix them up, especially if you're in heat. They get up, they feel like it's not their turn. Or say they get up and try to challenge you. Yeah, you can just eat their move. You know, Gamma Howl, like I said, you don't get anything super guaranteed here, but some ways you could still play around with them on wake up. And the next would be another kind of a little gimmick option, which is taunts. A little bit gimmicky. Mainly just kind of like test them into doing something. Like say you want to challenge. Oh, that hit, lol. You can't block from Gamma Howl though. I think it's just like block from Gamma Howl. But you get up, they think you're kind of doing something maybe, and they might try to go for like a whiff punish. They're like, oh, he's trying to do something, whiff punish. Like, I'm really trying to think out the box here because, like I said, she's plus 10. You don't get anything real. But there's potential for you to do some tricky things. And then besides this, of course, since, like I said, you don't get anything super real, second best thing might be just backdash and avoid get-up kicks. Because if Elisa knows she's plus 10, she knows she can kind of sub you. That get-up kicks can hit me. What about the 4? If the get-up kicks both are going to hit me, then we're going to have to do some other tech. See, that blocks? Alright. So let's do the secret Tekken 7 tech. Anti-get-up kick tech. Whoops. Wrong move. Up forward almost 2. Sidestep right, low parry. Let's try that. Record this movement. Alright, now let's try a low get-up kick. Oh, shoot, too slow. It's a little bit hard to hit this in the lab, but usually when your opponent is throwing get-up kicks at you, and OS is sidestep right, low parry. Maybe that'll work. Let's try that. It might not sidestep, but at least we'll low parry. Low parry works. Alright, let's see if we can get the get-up kick mid to hit with. What about fly, though? Oh, you're thinking too big brain now. Shoot, are you stuck in a 50-50 between the low and mid? Potentially. What about just a raw sidestep right? Just like sidestep right hella. Let's try that before this movement. I'm sure that will definitely beat the mid get-up kick. Wait, are we sidestepping the wrong way? Let's try another way. One more time. I don't know. Maybe you can't do anything. Yeah, because you're plus 10, and that get-up kick's 18, so that kick comes out at 8 frames. So maybe you can't sidestep within 8 frames. But like I said, I mean, if she wants to do get-up 4, then you just do Gamma Howl. Gamma Howl option was this one. No potential setups. You think you got a guaranteed 50 on me? Check this out. Use Gamma Howl in between the mid get-up kick. Wait, no, that's the parry. Which one's my thing? Ground 0, now forward 1. What was it? 1 plus 2. Oh, it's the third one. Okay, let's try it. Up forward 3. So I mean, if she wants to get-up kick me, we can gamma charge it. You could probably get a 4 at least there, or forward 2. Forward 1 might be a straight. If you get Gamma Howl forward 1, that'd be huge. Up forward 3, yeah, that's a good option. Let's try up forward 3. Record this movement, yes. Okay, so first off, let's try mid get up. It'll beat out the mid get up kick, but it won't float, so they won't get a combo. That's actually nice. We'll beat the low get up kick. What about holding back though? You're kind of far for them to hit the 2, so you might not get a real mix-up, but you do get plus 8. So yeah, we'll go ahead and add up 4-3 there to that. Probably on tech roll 2 it'll work. Let's try a tech roll. And also it beats the low get-up kick on immediate pressing. Yeah, well, I love that. Up 4-3. See, man, that's why you do it with chat, man. Chat can help out. RDG the GOAT. Fly is fake as fuck. We're not gonna do fly. Fly is I already know it's not gonna work. But yeah, that's gonna cover it mostly for up forward almost 2. You can just try to take your little mid check. You could mog them with rounding whoops 2. You could eat any attacks they do with the Gamma Howl. Also, you can just taunt to bait something. Or up 4-3. Up 4-3 crushes the lows. Or just simply back up, sidestep, try to low parry, you know, beat up the get-up kicks. I mean, they're really, you know, pushing the envelope with get-up kicks. You don't really get tons of reward. And just for them to get off you a little bit, like, you could hurt them a lot if you're trying to do that. So definitely explore those options. A nice little 5 options here. And for the next part, we're gonna be setting up some of the crouch throw techs. The crouch throw tech is gonna be really interesting. So let's move on to that next part of the video.
Get ready for the next battle.
Here we're on the final portion of the video. Basically talking about these last 2 throws. I want to include them, which are the crouch throws. So for the first one, we have Iron Gunman, the down 2+4. This is the heat engager throw. 25 damage heat, really nice. It sends them kind of far, but the key thing about this throw is how they come out like sideways. They recover sideways. So you actually have plenty of time to run up and do an attack because they have to still get up and like realign themselves, you know. So here on my notes, it's either running +2, or say, you know, let's do ground technique, wake up, low kick. They might try to interrupt you with a low get up kick, but at that point, you know, you do the run up and bait, punish, you know. So that's a little 50-50. You can. Are you gonna let me hit you with running +2? Are you gonna try to attack me? You know what I'm saying? So even though they're half screen, you do get some Oki like that. And mainly at this one, at wall splats, you get some really interesting stuff. Let's go restart at the wall. And first off, disclaimer, you have to be already in heat when you use this. So this applies to Iron Gunman when you have no heat. Or when you already have heat activated. So you already used it up, you know. Let's do player heats, activates. So I'm already in heat. It's not going to do a little slow-mo. And because it's not going to activate heat when I do the crouch throw now, the throw will now wall splat, which it didn't do before. It got stuck in the animation of the heat engage, whereas now you get a little extra damage, I believe. 25. You get extra damage from the wall. I think you get extra 5 damage. So it turns into 30, which is kind of fire. And not only that, if they hold up or they try to get up, it'll hit them tech rolling. It'll hit them staying still. It'll hit them trying getting up. So back one here is pretty much guaranteed. And the best part about it is they try to get up. Right there, that's a get up counter. So the low kick. But let's try back quick roll. Let's try that. So that's just holding back, I believe. Oh, that's not it. Quick recovery. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, well, let's just try wake up backward. Wake up backward, gets hits like that. Just hits and grounded in all kinds of situations. And then get up, stand up is more insane. Because they stand up, you hit them with back 1, and you're +8 at the wall. So since you're +8, you have like I believe 13 frames, 14 frames to attack. For sure, at least 13. So you can do something like that into this, into this, into this, just off of getting the crouch throw at the wall. Throwing out that back 1, you confirm them getting hit like that. You can do a lot of crazy stuff. You can even do 4-4-1 for the most part, you know. What else can you do? You can probably do back 1+2 loops. That's actually something I've done before. Just spam back 1+2 overs and overs, bro. I want y'all to try this out. Just keep on knocking her into the wall, bro. It's kind of funny, you know what I'm saying? But a little bit more. Back 1+2 won't hit them if they stay down. That's why the more consistent ones hit back 1. But yeah, like I said, look at the potential here. Pretty high stuff right there. So really good stuff. What do you call it? I'm gonna move this a little bit. All right, just a little around the music just a bit. So that kind of covers it for the Iron Man Gunman throw. Just want to add that little extra Oki, extra tech when you're at the wall like that. So next we're moving on to the next crouch throw.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, here into this next section, we're gonna be going over gun bomb down +3. So I got the lab options labs here. Just a little disclaimer: to set a number like this on the bot, I had to do the 2 grab into the crouch throw. So this is still essentially the crouch throw Oki. I just have to start it off with a 2 grab that gives you the guaranteed crouch throw. But it's officially still same in the same Oki. But yeah, the first option that we here have on the list is back 1+2. It won't beat hold back unless you slightly delay it. But to beat hold back, or to get hit by that, you need to hold up. So if they hold up, basically, they're gonna get hit by a back 1+2, which is great. Little catch. Usually, back 1+2 is always a good catch, hella long range. And it can catch them holding back sometimes, but like I said, you have to delay it slightly, and then they won't get hit by the hold up. So I wouldn't really try to use it for that option. Mainly use it just to catch hold ups, And the next option here we have is down 4-2. Now this is the saving grace because you can't even get down 4-2 in these setups anymore, like off a tombstone or anything like that. So the fact that this is like one of the few situations you can go for down 4-2 catches is awesome. Holding back, you'll just get clipped on Oki. Holding up, you will get launched. So instead of back 1+2 here, you might just want to throw out down 4-2 more because it'll cover both holding back and up. And that's really great. You get one of the few options you can get a little down 4-2 catch combo still. Same thing with tech rolls. Try tech roll. Beats tech roll. Of course, it'll be get up kick. You should try get up kick just for funsies. Beats it out. You try tech rolling the other way. It hits tech roll that way too. At least it's tech rolling to her left. So the way you want to avoid this is by tech rolling. Oh, that hit me. I might have been too slow. Tech rolling into the screen right here. Yeah, you hit a well-timed tech roll right. So your down 4-2 catches a bunch of different options right there. So honestly, I'd recommend doing down 4-2 here more than back 1+2. For the next option, we have down 4-4. Now this one is also a lot safer, really good. Catches them holding back. Catches you also holding up. I tested if you get something here back turn, but +5 is just not enough, and also the pushback here is pretty big, so maybe at the wall you'll be able to get something. But for the most part, there's nothing really guaranteed there. But you do get a nice little hit in the back. So down 4-4, another great option. Also covers tech roll to the way down 4-2 is losing. So if the tech rolling the way down 4-2 won't hit, you switch it up with down 4-4. Let's see if down 4-4 catches all tech rolls though. Let's see the other way. Mashing 1. Oh, it caught it too. Down 4-4 might be goated right here then. Oh, it actually beat that. You gotta hold down. So you gotta tech roll hold down. Okay. Well, actually still losing to the same way down 4-2 was. Let's try again. Okay, well, it still loses to that. But that's okay. Because to catch that one specific tech roll option, we have, of course, our GOAT. Or one of our GOATs. This one. A little bit. I didn't time it that one. Let's time it this one till we do a little bit farther. I think that was a longer delay. Let's try that again. Yeah, our GOAT. Anytime you're losing to a tech roll, like I said, that long delay running 1+2, it'll catch them every single time. So that's beautiful. Of course, I didn't even add it on here, but if they want a tech roll, you can just, again, another one of our GOATs, full crouch, down back 1. I can't believe I don't have it on here. I have another low, so let's just add full crouch, down back 1. Full crouch, down back 1 is always an option. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and add that in. We'll showcase it right after this one. But first, let's go over the low that I really wanted to go over, which is down forward 4. Down back 4, actually. Down forward 4. It beats hold back. Of course, it'll beat hold up. Let's see if I can block it. I felt like I could hit this before, and it was hitting her before she can get up. I feel like I'm doing that a little bit slow. I'm gonna try some other options first, though. So let's try the tech roll weak option. That one way to tech roll beats a lot of the options, so I'm gonna be mindful of people doing that. Try the tech roll the other way. Okay, so both tech rolls to speed it. Get up kicks. It loses the get up kick. So let me go ahead and redo this one. Just want to really try hit this. Whoops. Oh Lord, I can't hit it for YouTube. Bear with me, bear with me. Oh Lord, I might just edit this out. I'm editing out me being a scrub. Okay, hit it, hit it, hit it. Maybe that was it. Try again. But yeah, if you do this quick, it's a really good catch. I could have sworn that I caught her getting up last time, but at least, you know, even if she does block it, that might have been the tech. Even if she does block this, look at the pushback on this. You can't even get a punish here. I even try to go for the low, the little extra long range low. That's 12 frames. No punish. Yep. So down back forward, you don't even need to hit a back turn. Just the pushback on it, really great option. Now let's rep another one. Let's do full crouch, down back one, of course. So that's kind of out of range, but let's just see the potential here for tech roll catches. Play. So the way that the weak tech roll, it still evades that. Okay, so that's actually not too useful there. What about the other way? It does catch that way. So wow, you just have to really keep in mind in this situation, tech rolling to Elisa's right here. Very good option. Know the counterplay. Lose to hold back. What about hold up? Beats hold up. So yeah, full crouch dynamic one. I didn't put it there earlier because I thought right now maybe tech rolls be better, but yeah, the range there is a little bit too much. But still plenty of good options.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, now we're moving on into the actual last section of the video. One last little cheeky grab, which is the body press. This has some interesting Oki. It's slightly nerfed just to pushback, and it's 0 on block. But some potential you can do is just do full crouch down 1. It's kind of out of range here. I'm a little bit slow here, honestly. But say maybe I'm blocking low, maybe doing a get up kick. Seems like a lot of times it's probably your best option. Or maybe you have to hold down forward here a little bit. Let's actually redo that real quick. Hit him with this. Do a little bit of a down forward motion. Down 1. Yes. It's a safe low. Decent plus frames, decent chip. So it's pretty good. Get up. Hits me. So hold back actually beats this. But it's a safe low. It can catch some tech rolling. And then, I mean, you're kind of hella down range. So let's see if they can even punish this, really. Let's try again. What's their quick punish? Down 4-2. Okay, yeah, see, like that would have hit 15 frames long range, but just kind of out of range. So just a nice little check. I mean, something you can get. Like I said, the stuff here is not really guaranteed. Another option here you could do is like wall standing too. Kind of says a mid check. They're getting up. If they're getting up, that'll hit. Any kind of get up kicks will hit. But it seems like both these options lose to hold back. So, you know, just kind of see if they're holding back, do nothing. You just have to run up into another low instead of immediate crouch mixes. But this option, I believe, is one of my few options that won't beat that. We hold back. Oh, down forward 4. Down forward 4 is another good option. This is mid check. And it'll probably be get up kicks. Let's see if they try to get up kick. I actually lost get up kicks here. Just the pushbacks here is really crazy. It will beat low get up kick, at least. What about down 3? Oh, it kind of beats out down 3 just because the weird spacing. Interesting. Get up 4 loses. That's another decent option. Say they get up crouching, not 2. Not like that. They just get up crouching, looking for a low or something. You can hit them. Now this option, I think this is the secret sauce option right here. Let's check it right now. So, you know, a lot of your options lose to hold back. So if they're gonna hold back, then we're gonna have to do running weapons too. As always, want to hold back on me and force the issue. You know, we'll save that for a little bit. Let's first focus on down back 4. The reason why I like down back 4 here is that, again, it's a little tech setup. If they try to block, no punish. It is minus 13. It's just the pushback's kind of too insane. So now let's go ahead and try the running grab. The running move. Interesting. Why is that recorded wrong? Interesting. Let's demonstrate this one more time. Yeah, every option, like your low get-ups, your mix-ups, it loses to hold back, but if they hold back, you just hit them with the running weapons too. So that's one little option you can to, you know, make them guess something. You do get chipped on that too, so that's really great. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure if you get up kick, it'll beat it out. So they can get up kick, they can probably kick up, but then it becomes a mix-up there. Are you gonna press on me? Are you gonna challenge me or not? You know. So forward running weapons 2 is really the options. Just catch them doing nothing really, trying to be safe. But that's gonna mainly cover it. We went over wall combo Oki, we went over aerial Oki, we went over all the different kind of grabs. So hopefully this guide helps you out. It helped me out for sure, just labbing all of it for the video. But yeah, tons of knowledge, tons of tech, a lot of neat little options. So I'm gonna say, yeah guys, hopefully this helps you. Let me know if you guys find any extra cool tech. I'm sure I didn't find everything I could. It's kind of just ran through everything as much as I could. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. Hope this helps you. Let me know any tech in the comments, any videos, any in Discord tech, for sure let me know. If I'm incorrect about anything or wrong, if I lab something incorrect, let me know. But other than that, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see y'all on the next one. So peace out, boys.